underground rappers signing to labels before a certain point is pointless. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. Some of y'all that maybe know stuff about the music industry are probably gonna think I'm like naive or whatever. I understand that labels can pay Twitter pages to promote niggas or whatever else they do. But at the same time, a lot of that shit doesn't go anywhere. The only nigga that is really blown up off that to an extreme level is Nine Vicious. And Nine Vicious created his own buzz. Two of the biggest niggas that have blown up in the underground in the past year is Nine Vicious and Slayer. Nine Vicious created his own buzz, mostly. Obviously, the connections to YSL and all of that shit have helped him a lot. That's why I'd say signing to a label like YSL, Opium, that shit is important. But outside of that, like, nigga, if you're signing to, I don't know, Capitol Records, what are you doing that for? Even Ken Carson and Destroy Lonely, them two signing to Opium didn't really benefit them outside of just the fact that they were tied to Playboy Cardi. The label aspect, I feel like, doesn't really kick in until you're almost mainstream, like on that boundary between mainstream and underground. But if you're an underground rapper, your label just isn't going to care about you. You're not making money for them. Maybe they'll care about you for a year, but after that, nigga, you're on the shelf. You're on the shelf. Niggas is holding your album back. Niggas just don't care about pushing you anymore after a certain point. These niggas are not making money for labels. Think of Pretty Fun. With all due respect, too, that, like, this isn't a diss. I'm just saying that nigga has like what, 400K monthly, something like that. That's not moving the needle. Think of Even Lucy at 800K. That's not moving the needle. So you're signing to a label that most likely isn't really gonna help you much between like 100K monthly and 800K monthly. Like, okay, the Twitter posts and shit, like I've seen Dazed Within or whoever post random niggas and maybe they get to like 20K monthly. But if niggas don't fuck with you, that shit is not going anywhere at all, bro. It's really not. Like, you know how many white rappers I've seen get posted and everybody knows they're trash? Everybody in the comments knows that the Twitter account got paid. So niggas literally just don't care. That shit is not taking you anywhere. The only nigga that is blown up off that shit is Nine Vicious. Most of the niggas blown up in the underground, I'm not gonna say it's entirely organic because I don't know. It probably isn't. But the underground is one of the places that you can and are probably likely to blow up organically. Now, once you get into that mainstream level, like Osama Sun and Che and Nespen, I feel like that's when you sign because now you have a little leverage, you got buzz, you're going up. Then the label can actually help you distribute yourself like Ken Carson is at 15 million monthly or whatever, and Destroy Lonely and all of these niggas. That's when the label helps you. But nigga, below $1 million monthly, unless you're super hot, what are you really doing? SD Kid signed his deal for 30 million with Capitol after he was already blown the fuck up. That's what I'm telling y'all niggas, bro. You gotta wait till you get leverage. When you get leverage, that's when you sign, bro. Cause now Capitol has every reason to push that nigga. And that's how that nigga got with Timothy Chalamet and all that. Now you kind of have some sway in the label building. Cause it's like, this nigga is already important. We have to keep pushing this nigga. We know this nigga is going to be a cash cow. Signing at 20K is not going to do that for you. Signing at 150K is not going to do that for you. So that's just me personally. I just don't get why underground rappers, knowing that they can blow up, especially if they have connections, which a lot of these niggas do, I don't see why they would sign to a label. Again, except you're signing to YSL or Opium or these types of labels where obviously you're going to be connected with the hottest niggas in the game. Pause. And that's facts.